Welcome to Sunday, the 7th of August, 2022 at 0030, past midnight, on the 7th of August, 2022 Sunday. AEST, Australian Eastern Standard Times. Running a bit late, running half an hour late. How many days left now? How many days left now? 3 days to go. 3 days to go till the 10th of August 2022 at 0000. Australian Eastern Standard Times, which transfers into 3 p.m. Tuesday the 9th of August 2022 London time. HRH, Her Royal Majesty Queen Elizabeth 1-1 time. Don't know how it's gonna happen. Don't get the fuck out of the action of the word. Don't know how it's gonna happen. Do not know how it's gonna happen. That's up to them. They hold the burden of proof. They got to get it done. I only got 150 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Don't know how I'm going to get it fucking done. But they best be getting it fucking done. You understand my conduit to MI6 Chief Richard Moore? Reverend Dr. Anthony G. PIKE, Angela, the Hampstead Dragon, Disney, and Anthony Demon Devine. My conduit to MI6 Chief Richard Moore. Gonna keep on applying the pressure. Excuse me, just woke up. Had a bit of a power nap. Parched. Reverend Dr. Anthony G. PIKE, Albert Pike's nephew, 33rd degree Freemason, orator, author, lawyer, Confederate flag flying fucker, black slave owner, Native American Indian killer, occultist, 33rd degree Freemason Albert Pike. Rev, send out another email. We haven't got an email from him the last couple of days. It's been 2 days, you haven't sent one since your last backslap of me. Come here, little stags. Come here. Come and sit down next to me. Sit down, I'll give you tobacco, sit down. Come here. Out of my way, driving down 90, those old country lanes. You want tobacco? Yeah. Come here, come sit next to me like you normally do. Come sit next to me like you normally do. Come on. I'm gonna give you tobacco then. I'm gonna give you tobacco. You come in the camera. Come on, come. Come. You made me steal my drink the other night. Come here. ANTOON stags Abu Dhabi. Anton Staggs, you know how Albert Pike is? Do you know how Albert Pike is? I tell you now, if you don't talk, you're not getting no tobacco. Yeah. You're not getting no tobacco if you don't come sit here. Come here. There's old country names driving down 90. What do you say? Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me, Anton Staggs? I love you too. Albert Pike, Reverend Dr. Anthony J. Pike. Get the fucking tent done. Let my message be heard. It's when you get one of you fucking rat dog ass motherfucking demonic fucks. Get in contact with me. Let's start talking turkey. Let's start talking turkey. I'll give you the king's pardon. Angela Powell Disney, I'll give you the king's pardon. Andy Demon Devine, I'll give you the king's pardon. Only one opportunity though. One opportunity, or we'll continue on our destructive, destroying ways. Destructively destroying, demoralizing ways. You like that alliteration, AIEKIN? Destructively destroying ways. Now, second on the agenda, that Mickey Mouse Funhouse putrid rotted son of a fucking malignant cunt. It. Don't know if it's a male or a female, it's an it. Mickey Mouse Funhouse, Mickey Mouse House and Mouse Michael House Mouse. Is a putrid rotted child raping, torturing, slaughtering, and feasting on poor, pure, innocent consciousness children, dog motherfucker. Took a video of whereabouts he lives in some shanty town, some third world country, poor as fuck, poor pissweak fuck, poor construction, just the area, and I had an epiphany that the only reason he's there is for the lax child sex predator laws and the cheap child sex trade. Mousey, you remember when I called you out when you had the old profile picture of the mouse that was the mouse that was buzzed that hard? He had like had a fucking 200,000 volts of ECG drilled into his brain, and you had mind control. The mouse going like this. The mouse buzzing going like this. If you get that profile picture, the mind control one had mind control. I got on Facebook, called you out. Once I called you out, you changed your fucking profile picture to Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. You fucking stupid son of a bitch. What do you think, I'm fucking born yesterday? That other fucking putrid dog, whoever it was, I don't know what the fucking name was. It's been fucking sniffing, eating on the shit that comes out of my ass, out of my black LEBBO asshole, since 2017, and addressed me as Arthur. I haven't used the Arthur since 2017, I used Altil. Altil, Sharbir Altil al-Awayik. My Lebanese name, Arabic name. Been eating my shit out of my asshole since 2017. Stumped and bumfucked. Gonna keep it nice, short and sweet tonight. So we got 3 days left until the 10th of August 2022 at 00:00 AEST, Australian Eastern Standard Time. I don't know how it's going to be done. I'm going to be on fucking line. I'm going to be online. And hopefully a lot of other people can join me online. And we're going to have a revolution that's going to come out of my fat, stumpy fingers on the computer on this. Out of my fat, stumpy fingers writes the spirit world. Use me as a conduit. The indigenous tribal warrior ancestral powers. Use me as the conduit. Today was the end of National Missing Persons Week in Australia, and I finally got my letter to New South Wales Police Commissioner Kath Webb and my videos up online. And I met a weapon of a woman too, who's the admin of a group, 20,000 people missing Australians, became very close friends with her in a rapid amount of time. Rapid short period of time, became very close friends with her. Worked like clockwork the way we think. Exactly. Indigenous Australian, she's back in Tasmania, the mob from Tasmania. Didn't the mob from Tasmania get screwed over? She lives in WA. So she's formerly from WA, now lives in the Maitland region of New South Wales. We had a good little chat about Leanne McDonald and the children in the forest. All right, it's protest statement 1001. I'm currently still in a state of protest against the oppressive hand of empire, the pursuit of imperial gain, and the grotesque levels of uninvestigated allegations of child rape, torture, and slaughter and feasting crimes, feasting on popular innocent consciousness children crimes, levelled against the Luciferian global elite and satanic ruling classes in our society. Especially allegations made against the British Royal HRH and her British Royal family. Yeah. And the Talmudic jury that sent the Zionists, the Talmudic jury, and the Roman Catholic Church with their Jesuits, and my the Zionists with their Mossad. The Roman Catholic Church, the Saudi royal family, the wonderful world of Disney, and specifically Mick Joffe, and bring the tribe warrior Pemwise remains home from the United Kingdom, Uncle Bruce Shillingsworth. Uncle Bruce Shillingsworth. Pemaway, the mighty indigenous tribal warrior Pemaway, spirit works through me. Indigenous Australian, the dream time. What do you think I'm doing here? What kind of reality do you think I want to manifest? Uncle Bruce Shillingsworth. Put it on the back burner for another 3 days. 3 days. Get on my bandwagon, Uncle Bruce Shillingsworth. And you can stamp in pole position number 1. She's gone to sleep now. Natalie Ellison's name there to it. Brutally raped and tortured as a child in the care of 3 separate docs' homes. Department of Children. Foster homes, boarding homes, adult mental health units, juvenile justice centres, prison, carnival life. She used to think the government were her family. They were the only people she used to look. Mummy and daddy government, brothers and sisters government. That's who she used to think was her support network. The fucking government make me angry. I'm her family. She's got access to my family. And on the subject of my family, Tonight was my nephew Michael, my eldest nephew Michael Pignataro's engagement. Got engaged to his girlfriend, Feriel. Don't know her last name. I never went. I told him, call. I'm busy playing chess with MI6 Chief Richard Moore at the Ashes at Lords at Old Trafford. At Old Trafford under lights. I'm playing chess against the MI6 Chief Richard Moore. Come. Haven't had a shave. I'm not going to have a shave until I get my revolution. So congratulations to my nephew Michael Pignataro and his fiancée, Fariel. Our family, yeah, me and Natalie will be going to the wedding. And Alison Aiken, she's coming to getting married next year sometime. Pole position number 2, Deanne Summons. 16 minutes, Deanne Summons, who was brutally raped and tortured as a child, used to sell her body down on Johnny Bream's Golden Mile at the age of 12. She'll tell you stories about the cross. They were all in on it. Your Rogersons, your McPhersons, your Saffrons, your Freemans, your Domicans, Rent-A-Kill, they're all protectors of the secret. The ones that rape, torture, slaughter, and feast on children, they were the protectors of those ones. Premier Robert Askin, Bob Askin, from back in the 70s. Tony Lowell, New South Wales Police Commissioner, notorious child rape and torturer. Deanne Summons, pole position number 3, and making me very fucking angry. Very fucking angry. Truby Walker from the murder capital in South Australia, the Adelaide, South Australia, the murder capital in South Australia. People, fucking things, rotted demonic dog things are intimidating Truby Walker in Adelaide. And I've got a name. I've got a former detective, Jason O'Malley, the putrid, rotted, fat-ass, bald-head fuck. You putrid son of a bitch, I gotta make sure you get this message. Anything happen, one fucking pubic hair gets touched on Chubby Walker's fucking pussy, I'm gonna fucking come down to Adelaide and stomp all over your head until blood, pus and shit comes out of your ears, eyes, nose and mouth. You rotted fuck. I'm ringing up and I'm leaving this address down at fucking Adelaide South Pole. Jason O'Malley. One pubic hair on Truby Walker's fucking pubic region gets touched, and I'll fucking drop the whole of Mother England down on top of your fucking rotted dog head. The temple bar straight down on top. Truby Walker, get loud, stay active, share my work. Operation Shoe on the other foot. For Big Brother George Orwell 1984, facial recognition system, social credit scoring system, Operation Shoe on the other foot, stay the fuck online 24/7. The bomb, atomic bomb, Apple MacBook Pro, and my fucking hand cannon. My hand cannon, Apple 12 Pro Max, 256 gigabyte. Boom, boom. Operation Shoe on the other foot, Truby Walker. They won't come anywhere near ya. Everything is categorically documented by the state. Everything is documented. You know how hard it is to get assassinated these days? Doesn't happen. Because of Operation Shoe on the other fucking foot. Alison Aiken told me some other thing about Macbeth. Macbeth had something about picking the clothes off the line or some shit. I call it Operation MI666. Shoe on the other foot for the intelligence arms. You want to monitor me? I'll fucking monitor you, Truby Walker. That's what I mean by putting the day makers out on them. When I tell everybody Osman Hosha on the bit leg, when I bet leg operation shoot on the other foot, maybe Hebbul day makers. Maybe Hebbul day makers. I said to my mate Osman Hosha, my brother Osman Hosha in Lebanon at the moment, notorious in the underworld figure. I told him, Osman Helsha, they hate the day makers more than you. They fucking can't stand the day makers. Operation Sean, other foot, they fucking cringe in agony. 20 minutes 59. Pole position number 4, Kerry Hawkins, who was brutally raped by Senior Constable Tin Hill of the Humlack, New South Wales Police, and was covered up by his buddies in Internal Affairs. Excuse me. And Sergeant Ken Lockyer put bullets in her letterbox. What are you going to do about that? Commissioner Karen Webb. What are you going to do about Sergeant Ken Lockyer putting bullets in Kerry Hawkins' letterbox? Something better be done. Pole position 4, Kerry Hawkins. Pole position 5, Dr. Rena Molson from Melbourne, with her brutal allegations of child rape and torture against the TV personalities in Melbourne, Eddie Maguire, Graham Kennedy, Bert Newton, Robert Asmotherley, and former Victorian Premier Jeff Kennett. Used to take him up in helicopters and rape and torture him up there. The Victorian Premier Jeff Kennett, Dr. Red, a very good friend of mine, used to ring up the window lickers and inquire about my welfare and whereabouts. Former Australian of the Year, Dr. Rena Mogelson. Got to get in contact this week. That's a mission of mine. This week, must pen it down that I've got to get in contact with Dr. Rena. Heard she's practicing somewhere down in Melbourne now. That's what I've got to do. Make sure you remind me. Natalie Ellison, make sure you remind me. I have to get on to Dr. Rena Mockelson. Hunt her down. And pole position number 5. Renee Fountain, who was brutally raped and tortured as a child in the care of Anglicare, the Anglican Church, and flown over to California in Disneyland at that Club 31, whatever it is, the elite club in Disneyland, in the grounds of Disneyland, and raped and tortured by Big Dick Cheney. Former US Vice President Dick Cheney used to fuck her when she was 7 years old. Monstrous cock on him. Fucking that fuck. What I'd love to do to get my hands on that fucking putrid demonic dog. Pole position. I've forgotten what pole position. But Popsy Wiles from London, ritualistically and historically, generationally, sexually and emotionally and physically abused a child. Popsy Wiles, stand-up warrior girl. Warrior, princess warrior, Popsy Wiles. This is my protest statement. And how can we forget Leanne McDonald, my righteous sword, my righteous sword. My righteous sword, Leanne McDonald. Leanne McDonald and the children in the forest. who has implicated that smell the cheese motherfucker and the HH's royal mother, the Queen Mother, in her brutal rape and torture of the McDonald. So come and get it with Peter Russell Clark, rapes, tortures and slaughters children. Come and smell the cheese. Used to rape and torture Sneer McDonald. Used to be her handler. And my spiritual kingdom, which leads off into my spiritual kingdom from the tree of execution, scribed in the tree of execution. Chip, 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 chip. Scribed is the east tree of execution in the Sutherland Shire, in the Royal National Park. Dates, times, places, and etched. Chip, 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 chip. Angels, our angels reveal secrets untold. My spiritual kingdom. Frankie Terence Atkinson, Frankie's voice, Popsy Walls' first cousin, went and topped himself and been raped and tortured as a child. Very strong in my spiritual kingdom. Claire Wiles, another one of Popsy Wiles and her niece. Another one very strong in my spiritual kingdom. Alison Aiken's husband, Min, very strong in my spiritual kingdom. Pemaway of little angel boy Michael Black, very strong in my spiritual kingdom. Got nabbed off the river in Adelaide. The indigenous tribal warrior Pemaway. Spirit is accessible to me right throughout my whole journey. That hoax that troll used to call him the Pemaway warrior. He's gonna fuck him in his ass with a 444-inch spiked fire rod. My spiritual kingdom, Angela Power Disney. I'm the king of hearts, and the spirit world is my kingdom. And soon the physical one will be mine too. My spiritual mother and father, very strong on spiritual kingdom, all my ancestral powers, all my ancestors, great powers in my spiritual realm. I access them. I'm taking this game into the spirit world where it's been manipulated from, where the controllers are, the sky thingamajiggies. Muslims use the jinn. Gnostics use the archons. Christian use the fallen angels. The Muslims use the Africans use the Chichahuri, Ananuki. Right throughout history has been history of reptilian entities visiting planet Earth, dark energy forces. Don't know what the fuck they are, but they're fucking dark energy forces controlling this universe, and the rape, torture and slaughter and feasting on poor, pure, innocent, conscious children is their food source to stay in existence in this reality. In this 5 sense, 3-dimensional reality, it's their food source to stay in existence here. They can't survive without it. I told Rhonda Leanne Curry that don't worry about the sticks and twigs of manipulation in the forest. She was going on about the price of meat or where the meat comes from. Don't worry about that shit. Worry about SRCA, Satanic Ritual Child Abuse first. That is their holy grail. That is their holy fucking grail. They will do everything in their power to protect and keep it in their possession. They will relinquish their very last dollar. You know, everyone thinks banking is number one. Everyone thinks banking is number one. My cousin George E.T. Titties. You think banking is number one in the world? You tell me Michael Moore does documentaries on banking. Then you do a documentary on satanic child rape, torture, slaughter, and feasting on poor, innocent, conscious children. That's a documentary you should be doing. That's number one. That is number one in the world. They'll give away their very last dollar. You know how much they make money. How much they love their money. They'll give away their very last dollar to keep this in their possession. the rape, torture, slaughter, and feasting on poor innocent conscious children is their holy fucking grail. Everything else will come crashing down behind her. Gaza and Palestine, Ukraine, Russia, chemtrails, Standing Rock, mining, whatever else, flat earth, everything will come crashing down behind CSRA. Satanic ritual child abuse will come crashing down behind it. Focus all your energy on that, Rhonda Leanne Curie. And everything else will come crashing down behind it. Everybody, if you've got a human rights violation that you stand for that first. They do not want to give, it's the secret, it's the fucking biggest secret in the world. HH has got candle holders protecting the secret. Operatives in society monitoring future threats to the secret. I have candle holders all over me, gatekeepers. You want to name them for you? I want to name them for you. I've named in past videos. Fucking the recent ones, Albert Pike, Reverend Dr. Anthony G. Pike, Anthony Devine, Angela Power Disney, the female snake in my inner circle. SRA, CSA is the holy grail. Fuck their money, they'll live with that money, as long as they can fucking rape, torture, slaughter, and feast on children, that's all they want, that's it. I only want that, no, fuck their money. Fuck their money. So yeah, spiritual kingdom, and you can stamp, and Alyssa, and Gabriel, the Hampstead, London, Mother England, United Kingdom, satanic child rape, torture, and slaughter crime victim survivor whistleblower children. Alyssa and Gabriel Gariva, not demon. Gariva, Ella Gariva's children. My friend Ella Gariva. I'm scared of Ella Gariva a little bit. She's frightened of me. She never met someone so fucking raw. So brutally honest, and balls are fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex sized nut balls. Ella, come on, Ella. Don't worry about no courtrooms. Not gonna be one in the HRH British Royal Empire High Court room. Not gonna happen. You never get your date there. Amanda Gabriel plus another candle holder, waiting years and years for a date in the courtroom. Children are being raped, tortured, and slaughtered this very second, Deborah Mahmoudi. I told you, don't worry about no more writing. I've given them until the fucking 10th of August, 2022, Wednesday the 10th, at 0000 AEST, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Transfers into 3 p.m, 1500. London time. London Bridge is falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. That's what I gave him, Deborah Mahmoudi. Don't worry about no more writing. For now, love, peace, courage, and Lebanese cedar trees, always in the fight against evil, the mighty Lebanese cedars. In the fight against evil, and Alyssa and Gabriel Hampstead, Whistleblower's children, ballpark slammer stamped all to it. Alyssa and Gabriel are going to be revolutionaries on the back of Leanne McDonald and the rest of my protest statement. You listen to my protest statement, Karen Webb, New South Wales Police Commissioner Karen Webb. You address every issue in my protest statement. For now, love, peace, courage, and Lebanese cemetery is always in the fight against evil. And this has been an AK King of Hearts, Lionheart 47 production. Boom, 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 boom. You like that, Sierra Star? Love you, Sierra Star. Love you. Boom. Ooh.